Welcome back to Today in Rocket Science. I'm Adam Balkin. Here at the E3 convention in Los Angeles, it's all about the latest in gaming, from the newest games to accessories to technology behind the latest trends. It might appear to be all fun and games, but there's some serious math, science, engineering, and technology at play here. It's the center of the gaming world. The E3 convention is where gamers, programmers, and tech junkies meet to discuss, share, and play the latest games. But these gaming gurus say there's more than meets the eye.
Everything that you see on screen is calculated. So that means that anything from just your regular kind of basic maths to the very advanced, how does light bounce off of stuff?
The basis of every game is math. It includes vector, calculus, and everything.
Arjun studied computer science in college and turned his passion, gaming, into a career, coding and trying out new tech for different gaming devices while still in school. He says growing up, he didn't realize how important math could be.
As a kid learning math, I didn't know that games would use so much math, but later on when you start coding, you'll understand that it is a big part.
Building a video game is a dream job for these designers, but they say it's not always easy.
During development of the game, you're looking at a broken game. You're looking at kind of, you have to look through the eyelashes and think, okay, one day this is going to be a really cool game.
E3 may have all the hottest games and gadgets, but a dimension you don't see is the work the programmers do that continues to push the innovative envelope. We visit one organization that's doing its part to get coders of the future connected and coding early. It's all part of Code Day, a 24-hour competition that challenges students to build the apps, games, and web pages of tomorrow. Our Leanne Wallace has the story.
These kids are pulling an all-nighter, and they've got all the essentials to do it. Sugary drinks, pizza, friends, and in this case, a whole lot of code.
Essentially, Code Day is a 24-hour hackathon.
But it's much more than hacking.
Let's write down tasks.
These kids are building toward the future.
You can do a lot of things with coding. You can make websites, you can make apps, you can make online shopping, you can make games. Something that I tried out, and it felt natural to me. You know, I thought, hey, this is pretty cool.
Go ahead and get started and mingle and talk to each other and kind of form teams around whatever apps you liked.
Code Day exposes these kids to computer skills they might not otherwise learn in school.
It's definitely pushing the frontier in terms of like all aspects of society now is all of this new kind of stuff that's flooding in with the web.
Sure, coding can get tedious.
It gets aggravating, I suppose, sitting at a computer for hours on end.
But when those hours turn into a game or website you can share with your friends, they're hours well spent. For It Ain't Rocket Science, I'm Leanne Wallace.
In New York City, high school students are jump-starting their coding careers with the help of a local organization. Arlene Bornstein takes a closer look.
These students are spending the day designing web applications. They're getting help from mentors who they've been with all year long, learning coding after school, 2 days a week.
It's helped me think differently. I find myself thinking like how to do things more efficiently.
The program Scripted serves an underserved community in New York City schools. The director of Scripted says she started it because she saw how obsessed kids were with being users of tech, but they never realized they could be creators of it too.
I thought that they should be exposed because it's just such a great job opportunity for them. So I got, kind of a few people together and we just went to a school in Harlem and tried it out.
The mentors, all volunteers, are coding professionals. They say what the students learn here translates into real-world value.
If you have the skills, people want to hire you.
Actually getting a chance to do something that normally students in the public education system in New York or elsewhere would not be able to get.
And the students we talked to agree.
I want to do women's studies and computer science, and I want to help other girls do learn about technology as well.
Elsewhere in the city, we caught up with 2 recent college grads who used coding to start a business designed to teach coding.
We started Codecademy about 2.5 years ago at this point, basically after seeing a lot of our own friends in college struggle to learn the skills they needed to actually find jobs.
One of the users of Codecademy says he was surprised that after learning how to code, he realized he actually loved it. Now he's using his skills to start his own business.
Something as simple as being able to make a website by yourself is a really empowering feeling.
Enabling yourself to learn these skills, you could either join a business, join a company with those skills, or you could create your own thing.
Codecademy recently launched an updated and improved website. Check it out at codecademy.com. STEMSubjects.com. For It Ain't Rocket Science, I'm Arlene Borenstein.
All right, so we spent this episode celebrating Time Warner Cable's Million Minds milestone and taking a look back at some of the highlights through the years. But what's next for Connect a Million Minds? The initiative is continuing to work with its partners to connect young people to STEM opportunities in the community with programs across the country, including Do It Yourself STEM, their collaboration with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. One group of families gathered at their local Boys and Girls Club in Brooklyn, New York, to celebrate their youngsters' graduation from the program.
They say that you could do it, and then they just push you to do it. Science is the best thing that you could ever have.
The partnership is a great opportunity for us to not only teach kids science, engineering, and math, but really to make it fun.
Time Warner Cable is providing the Boys and Girls Clubs of America with $500,000 to implement the 12-week STEM program. It's meant to spark students' interest in STEM subjects, so they'll continue to pursue them in high school and beyond. The program engages these budding scientists in a different subject each week, from robotics to electrodynamic propulsion. In Wisconsin, it was a STEM free-for-all as 200 Green Bay Boys and Girls Club students demonstrated DIY STEM's hands-on activities.
I love science. When I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. I think it's really fun with the snakes.
Everything from building bottle rockets to making their own light bulbs out of lead pencils and making their own soda, and just learning that there's so much fun and passion that can be involved with the science-related careers.
Instilling a love for STEM, one mind at a time. Well, that does it for this episode of It Ain't Rocket Science. Remember, to find more hands-on science, technology, engineering, and math opportunities in your neighborhood, head over to www.connectamillionminds.com. And until next time, it's been a blast.